This tutorial will show you how easy it is to create floor plans with BONI. Starting at my page here, let's go to the create button on the top right. I'm going to choose new floor plan. You can either draw from scratch or choose to trace over an image. This might be either a drawing the client already has of the apartment or a sketch that you've made. So just upload your image. And to make it to scale, we're going to pick a part of the drawing that we know the dimensions of, for example, the doorway here. So we're just going to click on either side and in millimeters define this. So for example, this is 900 so that everything comes into scale. So now that you have a plan, you can either start just furnishing this or use it as a base to draw your own walls. You also have the option to toggle on and off the grid lines here in the background. To get started, we're going to go to walls and choose draw floor plan. Just click to start a wall, move in the direction you want, and click again to end the wall. Continue this, and once you reach your starting point again, an enclosed space will be created, and the area in meters squared is displayed at the center of the room. To edit a wall, simply click on it. You can directly edit its length here or in the panel on the right. I'm going to change the thickness to make it an external wall. You also have the option to change the line and fill colors. To edit two walls at once, just click on one and press Shift while selecting the other. When I type in a value, it'll change the length of both of the walls at once. Next, we have the symbols library, and I'll add some basic elements like windows and doors from the floor plan tab. There's also icons for elevations here. Just like earlier, click to add to the floor plan. For stairs, you can edit depth and also the width. Either specify your dimensions via the panel on the right or drag the corners. Doors will automatically adjust to the wall thickness when placed. There's the option to change the door swing and also the angle the door opening is shown at. Windows work in the same way, adjusting to your chosen wall thickness. Now I'm going to add a single wall. These can be placed independently in the floor plan or connecting to the existing walls. The walls will automatically join where they meet, and the single wall is still able to be moved around later if needed. The last element is a void. This could be an opening a wall that isn't a door. Either drag the corners to resize or manually define the dimension. Now here's the floor plan that has been fully furnished and made in BONI, just to show you the extent of what you can do and how simple it is. I'm just going to finish furnishing it off here. We're going to start with placing a square. We're going to turn this into a rug. You can click and drag the corners to resize it, but here I'm going to manually type in a dimension. You can also change the color. I'm going to change this to a light gray so it stands out more. And then using the tool, I'm going to send it to the back. And next with symbols, we're going to add a couch, position it and rotate it. And then also I'm going to change the measurements of this to suit the space. Then the final element I'm going to add is a coffee table. And this is within symbols. You could also make an oval shape. The shapes are very customizable. You can be very creative with them. And then also, same as the other two elements, I'm going to manually type in a dimension to make this coffee table. And the final tool I'm going to go through here is the measuring tool. First, we're going to use to get the area of a space. So simply just click on the corners of the space and then return to your first point, and it will show you in meters squared the area. And then the second feature from the measuring is the measuring stick. This can be used to add manual dimensions in addition to the automatic ones created. Just simply click and drag and it will show you what the dimension is. And now when you're finished, you can either choose to download a project or to add it to a presentation. So I'm going to choose a view here and then choose the presentation that I would like it to be added to, and it will automatically be put at the last page. And now you're ready to start creating floor plans with BONI.